Hiya, it's me again, Leslie Ann. I've got a funny voice. So today I'm going to make lasagna for tea, and I'm going to use up that leftover bolognese that we had from last week. So shall we get cracking?
In here, that's our beef and lentil lasagna we made the other week. You can still find that on the YouTube channel. We'll need 500 ml of semi-skimmed milk, half an onion, 1 bay leaf, 50 grams of unsalted butter, 50 grams of plain flour, and 8 sheets of lasagna. So off we go then. First things first, half an onion in our pan, along with the bay leaf and our 500 ml of milk. So you just want to warm it through, you don't want it to boil, just warm it through, and then once it's starting to steam, take it off the heat, pop it to one side to cool down, and just let those flavours infuse. But you could use garlic, carrots, celery, peppercorns. And then to make our sauce, we need to melt our 50 grams of butter, and then once that's all melted, you could use a plant-based butter or you could use an oil instead. Like I say, once that's melted, pop in our 50 grams of plain flour till it's all smooth and there's no lumps. And then we'll just slowly add about 1/3 of our milk, our infused milk in there, keep it off the heat, and then just constantly stirring it all the way through. So there's no lumps. And then once it's a nice smooth sauce, we can pop it back on the heat just to cook through a little bit and it'll thicken up. There we go, just pop it back on the heat once it's all nice and smooth and it'll thicken up. Take it back off the heat and then add another 1/3 of our milk. Again, just keeping stirring it. While it's off the heat, just so you don't get any lumps in it. And again, once it's all incorporated, just pop it back on the heat just for a minute or so just to get it cooked through. There we go, final bit of milk. Right, now we just want to keep it on the heat, but just keep an eye on it, keep stirring it so we don't get any lumps in it, so it doesn't catch on the bottom. But at this point you could use cheese, you could pop some cheese in it, you could pop some nutritional yeast in it, mustard, and then in our other pan we're just warming through our lentil bolognese just to keep it warm so it cooks a little bit quicker. And now we're going to layer it up. I'm going to use 100 grams of spinach just for an extra plant point, but you don't have to use it, it is completely optional. And we're going to use about 8 sheets of dried lasagna. There we go, so pop about 1/3 of our lasagna, pop about 1/3 of our bolognese mix in the bottom of our dish, 1/3 of our spinach, and some sheets of lasagna. And then you just want to carry on layering it up the same way until all of your bolognese, your pasta and your spinach is used up. There we go, just give our white sauce another quick mix up. And then we just want to carefully pour that over the top and spread it out all over our pasta. There we go. Sprinkle 10 grams of cheese over the top. You don't have to use cheese if you don't want to. It's up to you. And then just cover it with tin foil, pop it in the oven for about 30 minutes, and then take the tin foil off and leave it for another 10.
There we go. So there's our lasagna fresh out the oven. It's going to get all dished up for me tea. There we are, lasagna all dished up. Gonna have it with some green stuff. See you all next time.